I notice things and they make me laugh, and then I usually like store them in the back of my head somewhere, and then they end up on the stage.
I think that there was a point in time where rap was pretty much like non-existent in Ohio.
I actually grew up listening to pop music.
It's the coolest thing in the entire universe.
I love Ohio. I miss it.
Stomach started growling, and he started slowing the way he was walking and taking smaller strides, and you could tell something was definitely not right.
All my stuff has literary elements to it.
We've gotten to such a phase where it's people can just say they're an artist.
You know, wading through a sea of drunks, trying to do the best he can for the band.
Being in a room full of all your best friends, even if you don't know anybody, because you can sing and dance together and just have a really good time.
If you don't know, you don't need to know, man.
Would you like to do a podcast?
Like Gary or the Cuyahoga River.
You're always gonna make it into something, don't you? Can't just hang out.
People complain that there's nothing to do here, but there is. You just have to go look for it.
Hi, is anybody there?
Coming soon to Netflix. Well, maybe not Netflix. Maybe Hulu 3 or MTVU or something other. Maybe Crackle. We'll say coming to Crackle this fall. A happy-go-lucky son and a less than cheery father are living together.
Totally aware that this is a sitcom.
And I have no idea what's going on.
Who would have ever guessed that these two personalities would not get along, and that it would be entertaining to a viewer who is watching the sitcom, written by nobody, because it doesn't take anything to make sitcoms like this.
We're a regular Laverne and Shirley.
What are we doing?
Can you believe the two of us?
Get off! Get off me!
My dad sometimes. Gee whiz!
Two people whose personalities don't complement each other are actually spending time in a sitcom? These two can't seem to catch a break. Will they ever get along?
You can't not wave that. That's the thing.
To people in boats, yeah.
Even if you don't really want to wave at all, while you're in the boat, you have to wave. But if I'm in the car, I'm not going to ever worry about waving at somebody.
Oh, yeah. Unless you're like waving them ahead.
Yeah, well, yeah,
or whatever.
That's different. well, yeah, that's different. Dude, what was the name? What was the name when you came up with for your kayak?
Oh, I don't know anymore. Your Peppy's kayak was Beyonce or something, right?
Beyonce 2.
Beyonce 2 for some reason. What was yours?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. I can't remember what mine was. Was it TV's Matt
no, wait, no,
LeBlanc?
yours was Beyonce too.
Oh.
Wasn't it? Yeah, yours was.
Okay, whoa.
His was,
Food.
His was,
I thought mine was TV's Matt LeBlanc or something. But we probably didn't apply that to trash down there.
Oh, yeah.
You ate all that already?
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
I can go down.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, I'm right here.
Sorry. That's good stuff.
Did you want any more popcorn or anything?
No, this is great. Is that what you're saying? Message with the wave?
Oh.
Just keep your eyes peeled if we start getting close to shore or moving around a whole lot.
Okay. I don't know. Erin said she texted him, Corey, Mindy. The poor saps didn't ever.
Yeah, I think Peppy's working.
Yeah.
But yeah, Corey texted me like right before we got here saying that they just got up, like they slept in.
Oh, wow. We stayed up really late. We stayed up till like 4 almost. Or no, 3.
3:30. You actually fell asleep.
Yeah, I missed the end of it.
We were watching
Glick.
the extended footage stuff of comedians, and there was the time lapse between when you last said something to me and then when you started snoring on the seat was no more than 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, man.
Because I was about to say something else, and then it was like, what?
Yeah, I was holding that off.
I was going to continue the same conversation.
The whole movie, I was holding that off. Like I kept being like,
right there in front of
and then I finally just.
What?
It's really that I just want to jump off.
Then jump. Yeah, you can. It's not like you have to.
Holy crap, look how pale his shoulders are with his arms. You're a freak!
Like, see, he has like one of those old school football collars on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like linebacker.
And I think I remember, like, I had the action figure, and it was like his picture, or he was in the paper, and like my aunt or uncle came over, and they're like, you know that guy, like, you know, threatened somebody with a gun or like beat his wife or something like that. You let your kid play with his toy. He doesn't know who he is. It's just a football guy.
Yeah, apparently last year we wanted
Let it ring, don't worry about it.
10% or whatever the hell it is increase.
Look up at me with your kitty cat eyes, and we sail the sea, and we sail the sea.
Hey guys, my name's Lee. You're listening to Nursery Podcast. I'm here with my friend Derek Baker. Say hi to him, man.
Oh, hey everybody.
Derek's a big comic book fan, Batman fan, Nintendo fan, lots of pop culture. He's kind of immersed his whole world. And we are actually at Steel City Con in Monroeville, PA right now, and got to meet Jason Mewes, who's on a podcast, Jay and Silent Bob Get Old, that I reference a lot, and was kind of an inspiration for the show. And then also George Wendt from Cheers for some reason. And I got an autograph and a hello and a picture or whatever with Jason Mewes. And so Derek, what was the coolest thing you saw here? The thing that excited you the most?
Well, as nerdy as this is going to sound, I'm a collector of retro video games. There was a vendor here who had some good prices on some Super Nintendo games.
Did you ever play Gyromite?
Yeah, Gyromite's on. I had Gyromite.
Okay. I knew you would have that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, you kind of need. Well, I guess you don't really need Rob the Robot for that, but I mean, yeah.
But me and another dude who's been on here, Craig Bate, we played that in a trailer at Canfield Fair all the time. And so it was awesome.
Oh my god.
We just sit there and play it until night came, and then we'd go into Canfield Fair. It was the dumbest thing, but it was so much fun. But we were having a conversation about like old things. Like Derek was saying, he was sad about like a Radio Shack and closings and mall closings, just simply for the nostalgia, not so much for the actual use of the thing, but just because like it's great to walk in there and like go through a mall. And we're in a mall right now,
basically,
more or less. And so we were talking about like things that were tangible, and our generation being suckered into buying all of it and stuff. And be like, I want the Nintendo. Like, all the Nintendo games are on digital, and Derek's like, no, I don't care. I'm using the cartridge. And everybody's like, hey, all your music's on your phone, and I'm like, I'm buying a record. And it's just like, we were reminiscing about things like that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that I'm a huge fan of pop culture. And basically like all these like different companies have like from like early childhood on have basically turned me into like this like lifelong consumer.
Yeah, right.
So I'm just like forever. I will always buy Star Wars stuff or whatever. Anything to like reach that peak childhood nostalgia. I guess you could say. And I know that may be dumb, but like I don't know. Like I'm a sucker for it anyway.
Yeah, man. And you know what? At least underneath all that, as much as we like to put it under the guise of consumerism, at least underneath all that is something that's somewhat of an artful creation that you got something real out of at some point. Even though now we're kind of making it into a novelty like thing on top of something else, like where we're like, oh, we're reinventing it in some way that's more product based.
Yeah,
it does stem from being inspired by something that was created. We have to remember that because it can get very materialistic here very quickly. And underneath it, Derek's the type of dude that gets real meaning out of this stuff.
Well,
that's what's important.
I mean, I was just talking about earlier how I was telling you how Batman was like my favorite fictional character. There's actually like more to him than just toys and t-shirts and whatnot. Like he's actually to me he's like a working cog in this beautiful fictitious world. And what's great about Batman is that he works on so many different levels. You can basically stick him in like any kind of story and he works. It can be like some dark and brooding street level story. It can be a sci-fi story fighting aliens or something and he works like in every single situation. I've read all kinds of different stories with him, be it more of the traditional stories or more abstract, and he just works in everything.
Yeah, man. And see, that's an education to me because though listeners, Derek and I have been through a lot of really fun things like toilet papering our teachers' houses, writing the word butt on one of our friends' windows, and there's plenty of other more meaningful things, but that's what I can think of right now. I get educated by Derek on certain things like by comic books, and maybe me with him some other things about music. We talk music a lot too. So, Derek, is there anything you want to tell them about like what you write online and plug something real quick? Any listeners that might want to? Like what you write for and stuff?
Oh I write for a site called allcomic.com. That's ALL-comic.com. We do a lot of good work over there. We do podcasts. We write comic book and movie reviews, TV show reviews. We try to keep you up to date on everything going on. Basically anything nerd culture. I've started to do some video game news and reviews over there. So go ahead and be sure to check that out. And also you can also look for me on Twitter. That's at HookMoney, HookMoney, and you can. I have some exciting things I'm going to be doing early next year, so be sure to look out for that.
Yeah, guys, make sure you check them out. all-comics.com. Oh, comic.
Yeah, comic.
S.com. And then, at Hook Money. Check all that stuff out. If you're a comic book fan and you happen to be listening to this, or just pop culture fan, check him out because he knows his stuff, and look forward to that. And if you want to hear him, other than this podcast, go check out the comic shoot. You'll find it on iTunes and some other platforms, I believe. Some past episodes about where they talk comics. So, all right, well, hey guys, from Steel City Comic Con signing off. This is Lee Boyle and
Derek Baker
saying thank you for listening to Nursery. Hey guys, welcome to Nursery, a podcast from Ohio's Creative Voice. If you're listening to this in the year 2015, before the date December 19th, I've got something big for you. Youngstown Cinema and the Federal present a movie night. They're going to show the 1984 classic Gremlins. You guys remember that movie, right? Gremlins? You want to see it on the big screen? December 19th, 2015. At 4:45 p.m. and again at 8:45 p.m. on the lower level of the M Gallery. That's 112 West Commerce Street, Youngstown, Ohio. Gremlins. And I have a special treat for you. Before both showings of Gremlins, my comedy troupe, Bullskit Productions, will be showing, courtesy of Youngstown Cinema, putting us up on the screen, a short film entitled Snow Day. Appropriate for December, I know.
Again, that's Saturday, December 19th, 2015, 4:45 p.m. or 8:45 p.m. Come to both. Come to both. It's $8 pre-sale tickets at youngstowncinema.com and Joe Max Coffee in Youngstown, $10 at the door. So get to youngstowncinema.com, get those pre-sale tickets and save $10. Youngstowncinema.com has information, bullskit.com has information, and I'm going to be there at both showings, and I'm going to have a little merchandise table set up where I'm going to be selling third-class merchandise, music merchandise, and I will be talking to you about Bullskit, and I will be even giving away free Nursery podcast stickers. You gotta come to this thing, December 19th. Youngstown Cinema presents the 1984 classic Gremlins with the prelude Snow Day by Bullskit Productions. We'll see you there, guys.
These days I've been staring at you in snow. I've been feeling more in the know. I've been missing you when you go.
Everybody, Lee Boyle from Nursery Podcast with my friend Derek Baker. We just want to tell you, and we know you know, Adele sucks.
Yeah, Adele totally blows. Like you're being sold goods that are definitely not what they're advertised to be.
And I'm coming at you from maybe a less than like well-respected position because I play like silly, like sloppy music myself. But we're speaking on a large scale here. We're not talking about a niche audience. Adele has been designated meaningful ballad, and I know that none of you. I know we're all pretending because somebody told you it was okay. Yes. That it was good. But it's not. There's no soul there. It's a machine. It's not good. All her singles are stupid. They're less than remarkable. I'm not saying it's trash. I'm saying it's unremarkable. And so her voice doesn't matter. It's not humanizing that she's a little bit chubby. And it's not cool that like her Twitter is sometimes goofy.
She's barely even fat.
Yeah. I'll show you fat. I'll show you look at me. Look at my stomach.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I'm human. I'm the one that should be up there.
I know. No, but she's, I mean, I actually honestly have more respect for like somebody like Taylor Swift or somebody like that.
I love Katy. I love most of what Katy Perry does. Adele is not. It's not always. We go to Taylor Swift for teen love. Yeah. We go to Katy Perry for fun bubble gum. We do not go to Adele for meaningful, deep stuff. No, if you say hello from the other side, that doesn't make you deep in the pop world. Go to Beyonce. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Adele, you have been sold a bill of goods, world.
I think on social media a few weeks ago, I actually made a comment and I called her violently mediocre.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not that it's not that we despise her. We just despise that she's being considered the absolute definition of balladry.
Yeah, and people got very, very upset when I said that. Like everybody was like, "Hey, man!" Like I was like insulting like Jesus or something, you know.
And I can't believe that she cries while she sings. It's the worst thing in the whole world. So just want to let you know that. So signing off, Lee Boyle, Derek Baker. Bye.
This is Jimmy Martin from the Speaking of Music show at YouTube. Thanks for listening to the Nursery Podcast.